Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm back today with another tutorial. I know it's been a minute and I've just been so uninspired. I don't know. I promise in 2018 will be better, but this is my first video of 2018 and I could not be more excited. I don't know why. I just New Year's, new beginnings, new blessings, new everything. So this is a look that I filmed today. Something very soft and neutral. It's like a soft glam for every day. Like you can go to, I mean, you probably wouldn't wake up to do this in the morning for work, but if you wanted to go to work and you have plans afterwards, you can put this look on and go straight to wherever you're going afterwards. And if you didn't notice, I got a new hairdo. um, I love it so much. It's just giving me so much extraness, especially this bang. Like, look how long this bang is. It's pretty drama. It's pretty drama. So yeah, I think that's all I have to say for the intro. But before we hop into this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below because I know you're watching this video. And if you're part of the family, welcome back. But if you're not, you need to hit that subscribe button down below. And without further ado, let's head right into that video. Okay, we're jumping right into the video. Brows are already done and we're gonna go in and prime. We're using the Urban Decay primer potion and Eden. I don't know why I stopped using this eyeshadow primer, but I don't know. I still really like it. I'm just blending that out. And then of course after I blend it out, I'm going to go back in with some translucent powder and set it down. And I'm just speeding up because you guys see me do this a bunch of times. Then I'm taking my beloved 39A palette. We're taking this shade. We're going to just use that shade as a transition shade. Really just warming my crease back up since it is super bland after placing that eyeshadow primer down. But what I love most about this eyeshadow primer is that it is like a blank canvas and all the colors show true to pigment, and I think that's what I love most. I also showed this part not fast forward through because I wanted you guys to see how I blend out my transition. But I spend so much time blending out my transition shade that I just decided to fast forward through the rest. I'm going to take this shade on a more dense, fluffier brush. That's so contradicting, dense and fluffy, but if you see the brush, you would know what I mean. It's a Luxie brush. And we're just placing that color right underneath of where we put the previous color, and we're just really packing that on in the crease and blending that out. Take your time with this. You never want to go in with a bunch of shadow, just take it little by little and keep adding. That's the best thing about eyeshadow. And then we're going to blend out those harsh edges because I want both of the colors to show through when we have the final look. Then I'm taking this dark shade, which is my favorite out of the palette. I don't even know why I love this shade so much. It's so brown. It's so warm. It's like the perfect transition shade. Like, I love this shade. If there's any shade that I wish they could just come out single by itself, is this shade, but I'm putting that directly in my crease. We're just building up the intensity. I've used this color in every look that I do. I don't know, I just love this palette. But again, we're building up the crease, putting that directly in the crease and blending out the edges. And just take your time with this, take it little by little. I know it looks like I'm going fast, but I'm just speeding through it because I'm literally doing the same thing over and over again. Then I want to take this chocolate shade out of the palette. It's more of a cool tone shade, even though like the look is kind of warm tone. I took this darker shade just because I want definition in the crease and I didn't want it to be super warm. That wasn't what I was going for. So I'm just really building up the crease. You'll see in like the next clip how intense it is. So you just take your time. Like, don't put a bunch of shadow on and think that it's going to look like this. You have to build it up little by little. That's what I'm doing, and just blending it out. I'm also going to switch from this brush to a more pointed, precise brush, and I go in with more of that brown just because I'm so dramatic and I just love really dramatic eyes. Even though it's the same color, if you use different brushes depending on its preciseness, it can show up as a darker color. So now it's showing up darker because I'm using a precise brush. So just take your time. We're just going back in the other brushes to blend them out. Now I'm taking Arena from MAC and I'm putting that all over my lid. I don't really like this shade by itself. When I seen it swatched, it looked really cute, but like when I see it on my lid, I don't like it by itself, but it's a good color. Then I'm going to take this color from the 39A palette and put that right over top of it. It works. I don't know. I was just playing around one day doing this look and it worked out for me. So I was like, I'm just going to do this in my next tutorial. Then I'm taking that same dark brown that I used in a crease and putting it on the edges and like really blending it into my eyeshadow. I know my eyeshadow looks a little bit sparkly here. It's because I went in and added glitter, but I didn't like the way it looked. So I kind of took it off and just went back to those lit shades. So I just didn't even bother putting a glitter clip in the video. See, now it's like not glitter anymore. So now I'm going in with my eyeliner. It's a felt tip. I think it's from M Cosmetics, but it's not a Pacific felt tip liner. I really prefer gel liners. But I just wanted to show you how I put my liner on. I'm putting a basic line because we are then going to blend out the edges of the liner and really smoke it out, and use a black shadow to blend out the edges. And I just love how this looks because it just takes off the pressure of having a really distinct like wing cat eye, which I have no problem making. It's just, I don't know, it's more natural, more, even though we're using black is not natural. So we're switching to full face now. I normally don't film my full face, but I decided, hey, what the heck, let's do it. It's a new year, new beginnings. So I'm taking this primer from Soap and Glory, and then I'm taking Milani's 2-in-1 foundation. I'm at the end. That's why I'm using the nozzle. I just don't want to say goodbye to this foundation because I really do love it. I could just buy another one. It's no big deal, but you know, it's just bittersweet when you have to buy another product because you love it that much, but it means that I'm using it, so that makes me happy. And I'm just blending out this foundation with the button of the Beauty Blender. Beauty blenders I just found are just my favorite way to apply foundation. Then I'm taking Fit Me concealer and I'm putting that all underneath my eyes. I like to let my concealer sit under my eyes for a while because I find that when I do that, I have less creasing. So after I put the concealer in the high points of my face, I'm then going to go in and cream contour my face. And I'm going to use this dark shade, second to last shade. And I want to put that in the hollows of my cheek. You guys can see that I naturally just have high cheekbones, so it's easy for me to follow the guide. Sometimes I could just get out of hand with it. So then I'm going to blend that out with another beauty blender, and I feel like I put too much on this side, but I'm going to show you how like I fixed it. That's why I just didn't want to get rid of it, because you can always fix your mistakes with makeup, and that's what I love most about makeup. It's the best thing ever. So now I'm going to blend out my concealer and use another beauty blender. I legit had 3 beauty blenders while I was doing this tutorial because I use beauty blenders for everything. I do also like to blend out my contour with a small like dual fiber brush. That's a good way to blend out your contours too. Then I'm going to take the butt end of my beauty blender with the remaining foundation that I had on it before, and it kind of just merges the gaps between my highlight and contour. And I'm just putting this liquid highlighter on the highest points of my cheek. I love everything like cream and stuff like that, because when I put the powder on it later, everything just stands out so much. Like my highlighter, my contour, bronzer. I'm going back in and blending out underneath my eyes before I set it because I just don't want any creasing. And I'm going to set my under eyes with that Laura Mercier translucent powder, avoiding where I just laid that liquid highlighter. Then I'm going in with the translucent powder in deep, and I'm setting the rest of my face. This is just how I like to do my face because I do not want to get oily after I do all this work. So I just set it in place. No extra coverage. It's just security from oiliness. Then I'm going to take this Micro Smooth palette from Sephora, and it just adds color back into my face after adding all that powder on. And it just makes sure that my face is not super dry because it's not a matte powder. It's kind of luminous. Then I'm using my Becca multitasking brush powder. I'm tripping. And then I'm going to cut that with the translucent powder, and I told you guys this is where I'm going to fix my contour. So I basically go from the corners of my mouth all the way up to like where my tragus is in my ear, and then I just let that powder sit for like 5 minutes, and then I'm going to dust it away. You guys will see in a minute. I'm also going to highlight underneath my eyes with this powder because I do not like white under eyes. I prefer if it had more of a yellow undertone. So that's what I'm doing with this powder. And I'm just doing that all in the middle of my face because we want to bring light back into our face. So that's what I'm doing now. And I'm just brushing away that powder that we put underneath our contour. And look, it's like magic. I love this trick so much. So if you're having a problem with your bronzer or concealer going too far, just use that trick, and then, you know, it'll be a perfect snatch look. And then I'm just going over my eyes and smoking out the lower lash line. I'm taking the LA Girl pencil and then smoking out with the brown shadow, the black shadow, and then the brown shadow. I don't know why I'm so far behind while I'm filming this. This is crazy. I'm taking the MAC Extended Play Giga Black mascara. Love this for my lower lashes. I have to get really close into the mirror. It's crazy. And then I'm taking the LeBron's highlighter from Artist Couture X Jackie Aina. This highlighter is like intense, guys. Like, I love it. She really came through. Like, ooh, it took me all the way back. And I'm putting it on my nose, and then I'm going to go in after I put it on my forehead and use La Peach next. Like, you can never have too much highlighter with a smaller brush, just so it could be more precise. I'm putting my highlight, and I'm taking those two shades and putting them in my inner corner as well. I'm taking Sweetest Cocoa from MAC. You guys know this is my ride or die. I know I hit pan. I've already ordered another one. I just haven't taken it out the packaging because I'm waiting to use this all. Then I'm going to set my face. And then I'm going to go on to lips when I get back on camera. I'm taking Cork Liner from MAC, outlining my lips. And I overdraw my top lip now because I just like the way it makes my top lip look. It's kind of like smaller than my bottom lip. So I just want them to be perfect. And then I'm taking Fresh Brew from MAC. This is my favorite nude. It's so nice, especially if I'm going to go in with a gloss afterwards, which I am. I'm going to take this gloss that I use, well, that I just reviewed from the I Love Surrey collection, is in the shade Atole, and I'm going to put that all over my lips. And yeah, I think that completes the video. So I'm going to gloss my lips up until they can't be glossed up anymore, and then I'm going to see you all in the next clip. Alright guys, that completes this video for today. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. It was super simple but glam at the same time. Like, this is something that I will wear every day for an everyday look. I don't know. I just love this Morphe 39A palette. I can't remember if my last tutorial if I used this. Yeah, I did. But this palette is like, I don't know. It just does something to me. It's an awesome beginner's palette. Like, look at all these colors. Like, that is ridiculous. Like, ridiculous. But there's so many looks that you can create in this palette. Since I got this palette, I have not picked up my Jaclyn Hill palette, and I feel so bad saying that because I love Jaclyn Hill, but I love this palette so much. And then of course I incorporated Atole from the I Love Surrey collection. If you haven't seen that video, I filmed that one before this video. I'll leave a card at the top of this video. But I think that's all I have to say for this video. Thank you so much for watching and staying tuned. And I'm just so happy for you guys. And that's it. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I love you guys. Bye, guys.